6:40 a.m. in the morning. I gotta get up soon for work, but just wanted to say it is Election Tuesday. The day has finally come, and I decided to vlog because why not? Why not? Let's hope and pray that this vlog is going to end well. Let's hope and pray. I want to get the day started. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, and we will watch the election together and see how this plays out.
There's default unemployment in Nevada.
But Kellyanne, this doesn't include Arizona.
No, I said you can add Arizona. I got him at 297.
As you can hear, I have double screens going on right now as I work because I want to know what's going on. And I even have, and don't cuss me out for this, but I have CNN on right now and Fox News because I want to hear what both are saying at the same time to get a good perspective of what's being said and what's happening on the ground. I like to watch multiple stations at the same time for that reason that are on opposite sides of the aisle, just to get a better perspective of what's sort of in the middle. So it is 8:30 a.m. in the morning or right now, and yes, I'm gonna be watching all day long, all day freaking long. I'm gonna be exhausted by the time I get off of work, and then that's when the real fun happens because that's when the actual voting starts. I believe at 5 p.m. Eastern time is when we'll start getting actual results, or at least around that time, which is perfect for me because I get off of work at 4:30. So let's go.
I think that a lot of what we've been hearing from Donald Trump, the Madison Square Garden hate rally, the
God.
to Puerto Rico, calling it an island of trash. But it's not just
girl, shut up. I remember now why I hate CNN and why I can't watch this trash network. And why am I torturing myself? For you guys, that's why. For you guys. Hate rally.
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Why is that?
I have 3 daughters, 4 children overall, and women's rights is pretty important to them and my daughters. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about that. I didn't think that I was going to do that, but...
Of course he cried. Of course he did. I need some coffee now. Good morning. Wait a minute, somebody's watching me. Somebody's watching me.
Where's my snack, human? I'm waiting.
Alright, it's time for his greenie. All yours, Poppy. All yours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It dropped. 10-second rule. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. By the way, yes, my trees are already up. Full tour coming soon.
Our team is working hard to return to your call as quickly as possible.
Community in the country.
All right, here we go.
And boy, did they pick on the wrong community at that Madison Square Garden rally. I think it's going to mean a 5+ change.
You think that rally would have made a...
Oh, listen. Yeah. Look, they picked on Haitians, but there happen to be no Haitians that have huge numbers in swing states. With Puerto Ricans, they made a major mistake. Yesterday, Ricky Martin flew
Ricky Martin.
Fat Joe flew across the world
Fat
to
Joe.
be at that rally and said to Puerto Rico,
Don't forget J-Lo.
"Where is your pride?" I think it was like a. Do you remember Moonstruck?
Where is your pride? Get the hell out of here.
Where Cher.
Where is my pride as a Puerto Rican? Where is my pride? Let me tell you something, Anna Navarro. I don't take lessons from you or Fat Joe or Ricky Martin or J-Lo or any other rich celebrity trying to tell me as a middle-class worker how I should be voting or what's most important to me as an American. See, Puerto Ricans are not a monolith, okay? We don't all vote in groups. We're individuals living in different areas, voting for different issues that matter to us. And when people like you and others on the left try and guilt us, like you do to the Black community and other minority groups, it doesn't really work. See, because most of us have left the Democrat plantation and we ain't going back. So my pride is with me. And the reason why I'm not voting for Kamala Harris is because I have pride and I'm not an idiot who's going to vote based on scare tactics, because I can't differentiate between a joke that didn't land well and an actual statement. And by the way, where Democrats' pride? I mean, they had Cardi B endorse Kamala Harris. Cardi B, a woman who admitted to drugging men back in the day and stealing their money. Not once, not twice, but numerous times. Isn't that called a predator? Yet, Democrats, silent. Kamala Harris went on Howard Stern's show. Howard Stern, a shock jock who used to humiliate women 24/7 on his platform, making them step on scales to weigh them, and talking about their sexuality and their bodies like they were pieces of meat. You guys cry over the grab them by the you-know-what statement that was made years ago. The things that Howard Stern has said on his show makes that statement a nothing burger. But of course, conveniently, you guys don't care about that, right? Don't care about that. Because it's all faux outrage. It's fake outrage. And one more thing, that comedian also made jokes about the black community and the Jewish community. But notice how the media is only focusing on Puerto Ricans. You know why? Because Puerto Ricans and Latin people in large are shifting away from the Democrat Party. And so they're trying to create this faux outrage over Puerto Ricans to get us emotional, hoping that that will work and push us to vote for Kamala Harris based on our emotions. Let me tell you something. Puerto Ricans that are upset about that joke, who are now, pissed off and aren't going to vote for Donald Trump, were never going to vote for him to begin with. Most of them are already left-wing people who, no matter what Trump said at that rally, were never going to vote for him. Let's just keep it real. But what CNN has to do is they must create a false narrative that people are so outraged. Oh my God. The people that are outraged are people who already thought that Donald Trump was Hitler. So, next.
View Trump and his supporters as dangerous, not even, just to our country, but globally.
Yes, we're all dangerous. God forbid we're so dangerous. Idiot. I vote we get the mail. Let's go. Yep, we're gonna drive to the mailbox because we're lazy. It's amazing the rhetoric that people readily regurgitate. It's crazy. Trump supporters are dangerous. Okay, lady. Says the woman voting for the Democrat nominee who has called Donald Trump Hitler numerous times. But that's not dangerous. All right, so as promised, a quick little tour of decorations for Christmas this year. Yes, I decorated early because I love Christmas. I love the Christmas spirit, and it puts me in a good mood, right? Don't judge me. So I got one tree over here, and I got another tree over there next to Tyrion. I actually bought this tree like 2 or 3 years ago, and then I bought this tree last year, and I was supposed to get rid of this tree, but nobody needed it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just keep it up. And I put 2 this year, and it works perfectly. Got some trees over here as well with some nutcrackers. Don't mind this. These are pee pads for this little boy because his medications have him going to the pee, to peeing a lot, excuse me. And with that means that sometimes I can't always catch the pee. So I needed to get pee pads for whenever he can't hold it. Got a reindeer. I know this reindeer's supposed to go outside, but when it's so pretty, why go outside? Stay inside with me. Got some lights up there. Decorated the table. And a little tree over there. Oh, but we're not done. Let's show them the rest. Ready? We got a whole Christmas village in the living room. And by the way, I am going to be posting a video on my shorts of a full tour. But I figured I might as well just give you guys a tour as well on this video because you're going to see the tree in this vlog. So I might as well just explain it. All right, it's going on 4 o'clock. It is 3:48 p.m., which means only 2 more hours. So we start finding out what's going on with these polls. God help us.
This is your high school. What's driving your vote? What's
Let me guess, women's rights.
Women's rights. I have a daughter.
Of course.
And I want her to have the same exact rights.
Oh my God, these sheep.
Walk in. Would you like? Well, on his end, extremely toxic. I love the way she's ending. Not toxic. Not saying bad things, and just really making a difference in what she's going to do for us.
This woman is an idiot. Yes, because calling Donald Trump a fascist and Hitler is not toxic. Dumbass.
And former President Trump in the Buckeye State. Now, Fox is told that Mr. Trump must carry Ohio by about 10 points in order for Moreno to win, and Brown has only won in Democratic years.
Woo! Florida coming through, baby. Florida coming through. My state. Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Carolina. So we are counting down the minutes to the next poll closing, and Trump will win the state of Florida, putting him 30 electoral votes closer to the White House. Too early to call a winner in New Hampshire, even in Miami-Dade County. The Republican is taking home a vote, including Latino vote, which could bode something else beyond Florida.
Latinos voted for him? I'm shocked. Why are you sitting on the couch, but also you have your arms on the floor? You're a funny doggy. I love you so much.
Let's get to it, okay? So this is Georgia. I just want to set this up for a moment here. It's performing slightly better than
And it's 10:21.
A long night ahead, and Rachel Scott, you're looking at the Senate. Not
Right
only is
now,
this a win for
Trump is at
Angela Alsabrook, who makes
178
history, but I flashed up that
electoral
Ohio Senate race. Sherrod
Harris,
Brown does
91.
not look like it's going to be a good.
I will say, if Trump wins, I cannot wait to see the faces of everyone on CNN and NBC and ABC and CBS. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Georgia, that is the second of the 7 battleground states.
Yes.
For Georgia's electoral college votes that put him one
You won
step
Georgia,
closer.
baby.
And so we understand it.
Oh, look, and in Michigan as well, 60% of the Latino votes.
is winning the Latino vote in Michigan with 60% of the vote.
Focus on the Latino vote in Pennsylvania, especially the Puerto Rican population there, since the Madison Square Garden debacle. Even Donald Trump.
They seem confused.
Even though they're not saying it publicly, believe that what that comedian did was not
I love
helpful.
this. I freaking love
And
it.
yet, according to this exit poll, it shows that let's stick with Trump, that Trump is doing way better than he did 4 years ago with that very
Oh my God, I freaking love it.
population overall, not necessarily.
Poor liberals. Your plan didn't work. So NBC has him at 214.
What do you make of it?
CNN has him at 211. But News Nation has him at 246. Fox News has him at 216. ABC has him at 214. And I believe Newsmax also has him at 246 votes right now. Or in electoral college votes. I can't even talk right now. So I don't know, I guess some stations are taking their time to, I guess, solidify the tallies, and other stations are like, nope, 246. If it is 246, that means you only need 24 more electoral college votes to win the presidency. North Carolina, baby. Huge for us. Huge. All right, now it's time to watch MSDNC because I need to watch them melt down as Trump continues to gain momentum. I guarantee you they are scared right now. They're scared because they see the writing on the wall. They see it. That Pennsylvania right now, Trump is leading. 83% of the votes are in. He's leading.
But it's noteworthy because Bob Casey
Michigan, he's leading.
To win that race and be in line.
If he wins Michigan and Pennsylvania, Harris is done. Oh, look who's there. It's Joy Reid. Joy. I can't wait to see her tears later on tonight. I can't wait.
Who just openly insulted women in the
Listen to this bullcrap.
3 feet high and rising.
And there was nothing else for the Harris campaign to offer or do. They delivered a very strong economy, and they put a plan for one going forward. And what Donald Trump has offered is only going to worsen the economy.
Idiots. Freaking idiots. For the past 4 years, our economy has sucked under Biden and Harris. What has she done?
And so there was a tremendous concern.
I mean, there's some real consideration about whether or not Trump hits the national popular vote here tonight. There's some things for us to sort of think about.
Let me help you think about this. The mainstream media, which you are a part of, nobody trusts anymore. You guys are untrustworthy. You are politicians pretending to be journalists. You have your own agenda. It's all propaganda. And Americans do not trust legacy media because you all are biased people with a clear agenda that we all can see right through. You literally are a fake news media. And your faux outrage for these past couple of months trying to get everybody afraid of Project 2025 and he hates Puerto Rico and he's gonna bring back slavery. You know what also doesn't work? Appointing somebody as the nominee of a Democrat party without her receiving one single vote.
Rather, Harris won women by 10 points.
Listen to
Trump
this.
won men by 10 points. But the one that just stands out,
Say it, Chris.
flashing light, Jake,
Say it.
Hispanics.
Mm-hmm.
Biden won Hispanics 4 years ago by 32 points.
And this year?
As of tonight, Harris has won Hispanics by 8 points.
Can I just add one other thing about what this Georgia?
But Madison Square Garden and Puerto Rico and I'm confused.
You have white women voters with no college degree going for Trump in our exit polls. Similarly, with Latino men also going very heavily for Trump in our exit polls. So
the reason why I laugh at that is because her trying to emphasize that the people who voted for Donald Trump don't have college educations is their way of trying to say that people who vote for Trump are voting for him because they're not educated, they're not smart enough, they just don't have the brain capacity to understand what they're doing. And that type of elitist perspective is exactly why Democrats keep losing. FYI, street smarts are a lot more profitable in life than a liberal arts degree.
Howard. Good evening, HU, for all that you have done.
It's over.
Thank you for being here.
It's over.
Thank you for believing.
This is the concession speech before the concession speech.
We still have votes to count, so you won't hear from the vice president tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow. Thank you all.
It's over.
Thinking about the people who are not a part of anybody's elite, who are hurting tonight. There are African-American women who know a little bit about being talked down to.
Oh, God.
You know, a little bit about having their economic dreams crushed, who tried to dream a big dream over the past couple of months. And tonight they're trading in a lot of hope for a lot of hurt. And they were hoping that maybe this time, one of their own could be seen as worthy.
Oh, God.
And once again, they were facing rejection. And that hurts. They thought tomorrow morning they're going to walk out with their shoulders back a little bit, maybe able to breathe for the first time and feel like they belong someplace. They did everything that they knew how to do. And it's going to be harder than it should be tomorrow for them to hold their heads up. And they're not the only people who are hurting tonight. If you're a parent of a trans kid,
oh, Lord have mercy.
your child's face was used as a springboard to power for somebody. That doesn't feel good.
Oh,
there are going to be people tomorrow.
This is why your party keeps losing, you freaking idiots. All right, guys, I'm going to head to bed because it is going on 1:30 a.m. in the morning, and I got to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow. So I can't even sleep. I don't know how I'm going to sleep, but I'm going to try to sleep. I think it's pretty safe to say that Donald Trump is going to win. Right now, he's at 246. She's at 187. She needs Pennsylvania. I doubt it's going to happen for her because Pennsylvania is going his way right now. And without Pennsylvania, she has no path. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say he won. It'll take a miracle for her to win Pennsylvania. And that's really her only path. That's her only path. Donald Trump could lose Pennsylvania and still win mathematically with other states. So I think he's going to win the electoral, and he's also going to win the popular vote. Yes, he will. I will try to update in the morning if I get any news before I edit this video and this vlog. But anyway, it's been fun. I love you guys. I had a fun day, actually, vlogging. It's my first time vlogging the entire day. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. I was worried. I was nervous. But America came through. And Latinos, my community, we came through. We didn't take the bait. Ain't that crazy? 30% Biden won in 2020, and she only won 8% in 2024. That's what I'm talking about.
It is still
Mm.
possible.
If you enjoy my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video. Guys, it's done. He won Pennsylvania. It's freaking done. We won the White House. We won the White House. We won the White House. Yes, yes, yes. I love you guys.